Hey, welcome back. Paul here from the Crypto Factor, and today we're going to be reviewing a new cryptocurrency, a new game that is actually based on something I love. I have a warm heart for. I mean, I can't stand it. You know I like this. I cannot say no to anything to do with dogs because I love dogs. I love Dogecoin. I love my dog. I love dog games. Now, this game actually reached out to me for a review, and I have to say I was pretty impressed. Now, there are a lot of things I like about this game, and there are a few red flags, a few things I do not like about this game. We're going to review and talk about everything because these are honest reviews or honest views. Anything that I do that is sponsored, I always give my honest opinion, and that's what we're going to be doing here. So let's dive right in. Today we're going to be talking about Dogrider. Now, what is Dogrider? Dogrider is based on a game from the 80s. I don't know if you guys actually remember this game where you're at the Luna Park, where you have these balls and you throw them, and every time they go into a hole, there's a horse, and the horse moves, and you're supposed to get to the end of that race. That is what this game is based on. Now, you might say, Paul, this is an 80s game, it's boring. Yeah, but there's more to it than that. There's magical items that drops, there's communication or chat communication that's going to happen that you can talk to each other. They say it's so you can engage and make friends. I think it's just for taunting and making fun of people. But let me show you this game here. So this is the game. These are the little doggies right here that were playing on the moon, and suddenly, boom, here comes this thing called Dogrider, and hey, what is this? And one is like really dizzy, and there's bones going around his head, and they're all really happy. And as you can see, stars fall out of the sky, and awesome. And that's how the game starts. But basically, that's the intro to the game. And we'll check out the white paper later on. But let's read about it right here. Gameology, first crypto hyper-casual game. Dogrider is the first crypto hyper-casual game adapted from the nostalgic carnival board game called Derby Horse Race. The shiny 3D interface and unique features of the game tools predicted to provide a new taste in online games world. So basically what they're saying is they're taking the principle of a game from the 80s that was very famous in carnivals that people used to play, and they're putting it on the blockchain using blockchain technology. And I think that's pretty cool. It's a little simple, maybe a little bit too simple, but at the same time it could catch on because there is proof of concept. What's the proof of concept? The proof of concept is this is a nostalgia game that people liked. Now, are people's expectations more today? In today's era, yes, they are, and that might be a minus. But at the same time, if it works, if it's so simple that they can get this out fast, they might have a chance of doing something big, and this can be just the beginning of many. So let's keep on looking here, and I'll get into the red flags, if you will, in just a minute. So here is the game right here. You can see the graphics. These are the little doggies or puppies you can have that you can select, and you basically race them. So here are the screenshots here. As you can see, it's actually very beautifully made. And here it is about the game. So you have gamification, which is daily, monthly, and all-time leaderboard, exchangeable characters, chatting options, magic items in store, customizable cosmetics for UE, unique features for the UX, and flexible gameplay. Which is all very nice and dandy, but how do you actually participate? Let's talk about that. So how to participate: buying the token and become a holder. Corporate and airdrop affairs and getting shares. Playing the game and getting 2x in each conquest. Now, there is a spelling mistake here, and I've actually noticed quite a few spelling mistakes over in the website. I'm not going to talk about them right now, but if you are watching this, if you are the team, you really got to deep dive and get your editing on point. Trading NFTs and exclusive characters in the app community exchange. Then there's token exchange. The Dogrider is based on a transparent ecosystem. Our token is developed exactly according to the game marketing program and can easily be exchanged in a reliable DEX or SEX. SEX being a centralized exchange, but we like SEXs. Okay, that was a joke I tried to make. It didn't really work. Let's just jump right back. Also for play to earn purposes. You can safely and quickly connect your wallet in all platforms. And then you have the team. We founded the Dogrider team. With highly skilled game and blockchain experts, Dogrider is the first integrated crypto game project by our team. Okay, so it does say first game, so they are planning for other games down the road, which I mentioned earlier on in this video. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know they were actually doing this, but I guess I just found out. The Dogrider project consists of separate departments including blockchain, security and support, game design and development, marketing, art and design. Now, one little mistake they made right here, if you click this button right here, you see more characters. but it says exactly the same thing. So if I was the game developers, I would have done something different here. I would have put down something else because it just looks like a mistake right here. Sure, you can argue you get to see more characters, or you can argue that that's something you're going to be putting in later on. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying. I mean, what are these reviews for? They're for everybody, both the team and the people watching, so everybody can get an insight and make things better and decide to look into more to the project and so on and so on and so on. So let's move right down here to the tokenomics. And I have to admit, the site is actually very beautiful. Now, the pre-sale is 45%, liquidity lock for 2 years, that's 28%, private sale 10%, team unlock 0.5% per month, 3%, game incentives is 5%, development unlock 0.5%, which is 6%, and airdrop 3%. Redistribution will be 4% holders, 2% marketing, 3% auto LP, and 1% burn. I would have loved to see more in marketing. I'm a marketing guy. I think marketing is key, but this works. So the total supply is 1 DRG. I'm not really a fan for these massive token numbers, but it is what it is. We've seen it work before. Then we get to see the roadmap here. And it looks pretty cool. It looks like a pretty solid roadmap. So you have the game design and content production, the website launch and white paper release, marketing campaign, airdrop launch, KYC verification, private sales, smart contract audit, lists on nomics and influencer marketing. I guess this is already done or almost done right now as we speak. Phase 2 will be game test version release, private sale, pre-sale and launch on PancakeSwap, list on CoinGecko, game blockchain setup, game community building, apply for certificates, smart contract audit, token burn, PooCoin vetted list. I'm not sure if some of this or all of these are done. Then you have phase 3, game publish on United platform. Social media ads, list on CoinMarketCap, logo updation on Trust Wallet. What does updation mean? Is updation a word, like update or updation? Incentive token for Pioneer users, sex listing, which is centralized exchange. As I said, let's not get smart about it, which is going to be on Hotbit and Bitmart. I like the way, I like how they disclose this. A lot of people, they don't disclose it, just say centralized exchange listing, and they don't say which exchange because they want you to hope for a bigger exchange. But they are actually quite honest in telling you which exchanges they're going to be listing on, which is actually pretty cool. I respect that. Then you have store setup for the game and chat facilities. And phase 4 will be the NFT shop launch, partner marketing, 30,000 game user acquisition, rebranding, update game features, website redesign, more sex, more centralized exchanging listing, and events and challenges are set up. Now here's the core team here, and here is something I don't actually like. I'm going to show you something I don't like about the team, and I'm going to show you a few more things I don't like about this website, so you can judge yourselves. And if you are the team, if you are watching this right now, address these issues. So you have the core team here, you have them listed, but you have no links. I cannot see who these guys are, right? There is no proof of who they are. Now, if we want to look on LinkedIn, check this out. Let's grab this guy. If I go to LinkedIn and put his name in search, there's nobody found. There's no such name. So is this like a fake name? Because you're telling me that nobody in the world that's named this is on LinkedIn? And even if it's like a rare name, where is it? You can't find him. Okay, so that's just one of them, right? And this might just be, by luck. Let's go back here. Let's go to the second one, Theodore Ursin. No such thing. There's one Shannon Segaway. Unless he changed something and did something drastic, then that's not them. So let's go back right here. Let's go to Agnes. Okay, head of game design, Agnes Detlefsen. Guys, these people do not exist. I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe they're not on LinkedIn. Maybe the name is very rare. I want the project to address this. For me, this is a red flag. And if you're saying, okay, Paul, that's just 3 people. What about the rest? Let's look at the rest. Boom. Again, no results found. So what is going on here? Why aren't these people found on LinkedIn? And if they are found on LinkedIn, what are their links? And if they don't have a LinkedIn, where can I verify these people? Who are they? Now, I'm not going to sit here and Google these people so I can verify them, but I do suggest anybody that is investing into the project to do this. Maybe they're not on LinkedIn. Maybe it's a rare name. But that's one of the things you should always do with projects. So let's move on. Now their Twitter here is actually pretty cool, okay? Because you have 3,600 followers or so, which is great because I can see they didn't buy these, or I don't think they bought any followers. The engagement looks pretty legit here. I really hate when I see projects with 100,000 followers or 50,000 followers and no engagement or fake engagements. I hate that. I'm not saying we have to look more into this, of course, but it looks cool. You can see different updates they're doing here. Now, I would like to see more engagement on these posts, but that's just because they're just pushing the game, but they're not interacting enough. It's a marketing thing. So this is a social media manager sort of thing, but it's okay. Then you have your Telegram group, your Telegram channel, and your Discord. You can all check that on your own. Then you have the KYC certificate right here, and you also have your audit certificate right here. Your KYC certificate, it talks about the founder right here. This is the contract address. You can look this up and you can match it with everything else we find over here, right? This is the audit rate tech. And if you look through here, it's okay. They only found, I believe, 3 small problems with it, which you can look up. Let me show you right here. Where is it? There you go. 3 low priority issues in severity. It's basically DOS with block gas limit. So it's no big deal. They could probably fix this real quick. Now, this brings me to the second thing I don't like. And the second thing I don't like is right here. Your domain registration, it's for 1 year. Why, if you're making a game, if you're making a project to last, to update, to keep going, why would you only register the domain name for 1 year? Now, this can be for a number of reasons. I'm not saying this is a red flag, oh my God, whatever. No, I'm not saying that. But why wouldn't you register it for 5 years? If it's going to be a project you're going to be working on, it would make more sense, both because of price, because you're buying it for longer, but also so you don't forget to update your website and you lose the website, right? Your domain name, I mean. Then again, you can always put it on auto renewal. There could have been a number of reasons why they didn't go with it. Maybe they got the domain name earlier on, and maybe they thought about changing it later on, or maybe they want to rebrand, or maybe they want to say, hey, let's start with this one and see how it goes. But it's just something I wanted to point out. So let's go back to the website right here and go to the third thing I do not like. And it does look like I'm picking on these guys right now, but I'm not. I'm just showing you what I don't like. And the website itself is something I don't like. What do I mean? What do I not like about the website? The structure is great. I love it. It's clean. It's beautiful. But let's say I want to play this video right here. Check this out. There you go. It starts to buffer. It starts to not play. Why is this going on? This means it needs work. I have a 200 speed download line here. This is not making any sense. Now, this is not to say that this is a bad project. It's not to say that it's a really big issue. It is to say, if you're gonna have problems on your server, sound effects, and it just stopped loading again. Why don't you just host it on YouTube or Vimeo or something and put a link? It would have been a lot easier or a lot faster, so to speak. Plus, you would also market on YouTube at the same time if you had your own YouTube page, correct? So this is not a problem. Music's on again. I like the music. But it is something that the team and founder needs to address, in my opinion. So let's go see the white paper real quick. This is the actual white paper, and you can go through this. And it's actually pretty well written. I have seen a few things, a few mistakes that they need to fix, but nothing major. It's actually a lot of fun to read. I think this is a really cool project. I really hope they can get this out. I really hope that they do make this happen, because it can be fun and it can lead to other things. It's a simple game. It's easy to make. I'm in the gaming industry, I know. It's easy to make, and if they can get this successfully launched, this could be the beginning of a very, very good career in the crypto gaming world. So check out Dogrider. I'll leave the link down below. Subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.